My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again on the Unorthoblocks server, emanating from the Nether Hub. And yeah, we did a thing. We were tired. Everyone was tired of going to the old Nether system to get to the witch farm. So we prettified it, and of course we brought it down to the this is the warped wing. And so yeah, now you can walk safely to get to it right from the main system. And we're basically using a modified palette of what a witch hut looks like. So you got your cauldrons, you got your crafting tables, you got your oak logs and your vines. But yeah, instead of spruce, I went with jungle just because it has a slightly, I don't know, I feel like a nicer color to go alongside oak, because oak and spruce planks merge together. Yeah, it's just hard to tell the difference sometimes when you're looking at them. So we went with this, and yeah, I'm liking it. All right, coming through the portal, it brings us right on top of the witch farm itself, so that if we do want to just pop through and go right to the collection system, we can get right to here instead of climbing up from all the way at the bottom. That is no longer a requirement. Though we did leave this just in case anyone falls. You know, because that is a possibility, especially now that Travis is on the server. Now, anyone who needs the supplies that you can get from a witch hut can come out here and have easy access, which was the goal. That is what we wanted to do, and I think we succeeded in that. However, even though the witch farm is community based, meaning anyone can come out here and get whatever they want, they can AFK to get more supplies, not everyone wants to do that. That's a lot of time. So I've been collecting some shulkers of different stuff, and I wanna bring this to the community. Now, our shop currently already sells glowstone, and so yeah, I don't think we're going to add anything else to our shop specifically, but there is a new location that I'd like to take this stuff to. So down here at the mall, I know I showed a little bit of it during the April Fool's episode, but yeah, I was fishing right there. Yeah, you might have to watch it again to find it. But Lady Bex, Draken, myself, we were down here brainstorming what we can really do to finish this place up, because you know there's all the shops are up. We built the mall in hopes that people would fill it out, and unfortunately, it just hasn't been filled yet. So yeah, we've been doing quite a bit of work here, and that's going to continue. But I think a nice shop down here for all of the witch hut supplies would be super nice. Now, I would like to build out a proper shop for this, but I think for now we're just going to do 3 stacks for 1 diamond. You know, because it is pretty much free. We're just charging the convenience fee to bring this in, and we'll just throw shulkers into the wall. But that way, if people want to come and just come straight to the mall, because we've got the entrance right here from the Nether Hub. And then I think there's also a mall entrance somewhere, as far as in the subway system that Draken has been building out. It's somewhere. So, but yeah, we will come back and prettify this so that it looks like a proper shop. We'll also label these a bit better so it's easier to tell what's what. But that's not what we're working on today. As we talked about last time, we've got quite a few projects at home. So let's head out there and get started. All right, and here at home, we are in Landing Bay. This is our first, this is where we landed when we first arrived here at the island. And I think today, this is the project that I want to work on. Now, not completely finished, but what I want to do is I want to continue this underpass, basically finish it off. So walls on this side, walls on this side. Now I know we talked about putting something here, but I still haven't figured out what that is. So for now, we'll just wall it off so it looks complete, and that way we don't have to come back and wall it off if we never put something there. I mean, which is always a possibility. But we'll continue the road down and yeah, start laying out where this park should go. Now, I think we might retain quite a bit of the mycelium. Again, I kind of want to leave this area mostly untouched. But we need to do something with it because Travis, all the way over there, you can see the beginning workings of his dock. He is getting started on his project, and originally we had talked about all the way over there, but he wants to work over here, which is fine. It just means that we've got to kind of change where our port is going to be, and I think Landing Bay probably, makes the most sense. This is where we landed. This is probably where other people will land too. And with that, I think it's time to get started. Let's just go ahead. We'll build up the walls in the underpass. We'll change up the outside here as far as bringing the building all the way down to the ground, getting rid of this excess wall, maybe get rid of some of the wool, and yeah, really get started on laying out what this is going to look like. Let's get into a time lapse. And just like that, we now have a completed, completed landing park. But we've got the underpass all done, and I added this window here so that we could watch the pigs fall, which is always fun. But yeah, the underpass is completely walled in, which looks rather sharp. And then yeah, out here we have laid out a bit of a garden area. All right. So yeah, we decided to loop the whole dock around the entire place, which I think is nice. It means we are open for business. We have a lot of port openings for all of our traveler friends to come over, which is pretty cool. And the other thing that sets this one apart is that we retained a lot of the mycelium. So the mycelium is pretty much the entirety of the park. And then yeah, we just sprinkled in some stuff here and there where it seems fitting. And then the main piece of this right here, this is our monument, our landing park monument, a chiseled stone mushroom. To kind of show, this is where we came. This was our Plymouth Rock, if you will. So I think that was a nice touch. I might put a sign up, but I'm not quite sure how I want to go about that yet. But yeah, overall, I think that is a good addition to our island. And the other thing I was dabbling with, at least in my mind, right, was to put a bridge across here. Um, my only issue is if we're getting ship traffic, it's going to have to be a pretty tall bridge, but it's such a short distance. So maybe a bridge that rises and lowers depending on boat traffic. That is definitely a possibility. I could see doing that, but I think I need to spend a little bit more time thinking about that. But yeah, we have barriered off quite a bit of land here that we need to figure out what we want to do with. And I definitely think we have room right here for at least one to two buildings. Just need to determine what that is. But those buildings would basically go alongside this road. However, I do like this land bridge that's going on over here, and I almost want to pull a similar vibe that we've got there. Maybe add a little bit more grass. But yeah, having like maybe a building there with this over top of it, I think would be rather slick. Which brings us to the island map. So I had put this together uh, right before we started building. So this is what it looked like before, and that's what it looks like after. Yeah, I it's crazy to think, but we have such a limited amount of space now that we have to wrap up to have this little city that we've got here wrapped up. This is great. All right, so I think next steps on this project is we need some kind of stable. We need some kind of stable for our donkey as well as any other livestock that gets brought over the water. So I'm thinking if we do a building here, that might actually be what goes here, a stable. You know, because it's right off the docks. We can have a bit of a walkway right to it. And yeah, just build it right into like this little cave system, which is already dug out for us, which is pretty nice. And then the other thing we have to work out is the disgustingness of the wall on the outside. Like in some places, I've started to clean it up. As you can tell, I've started to bring some of the bone blocks down, but we really need to do a lot more landscaping to make this, I don't know, feel less floaty, right? And we have to get rid of the wool. So I already got rid of the wool on this side, outside of this block right here. But yeah, we need better structure on the outsides. And I've started to incorporate diorite into the bottom pieces, at least over here, just to kind of test out the idea. So I mean, this is like things that you know, no one's gonna see, right? But it'll make us feel better to know that our city is not just floating on the water, that we've got some built-in structure. So I'm thinking, you know, bones for the most part, then a layer or so of the smooth diorite, and then we go to the regular diorite to just to kind of show, like, you know, maybe this was all the bone blocks here, right? But with time and with the water eroding it, it has gotten kind of grody, kind of holy. Now that's the theory. That's the concept that I'd like to try out as far as using diorite. I think it looks nice overall, at least, you know, hidden under the water. uh, but our issue is supply. This is our diorite supply, and this is all the diorite that we have to our name. We used to have a full double chest, but we've used it in some spots. But then also we've used it to create more andesite. So yeah, if we are really to do this, because we've got a huge area in the island, you know, that entire outer wall, that's going to need it. That's going to take a lot of diorite. So we put in the call for diorite. Anyone who had spare diorite to sell it to us, and yeah, we put that call in overnight. And today is the day, like the next day, right? Today is the next day, and yep, we have a delivery here. Rat Dog has come over with a truckload of diorite. And yeah, barrels upon barrels of diorite here. And Sunny dropped off a bunch as well. So yeah, I think we have more than enough diorite. But now we also have a truck. We also have a truck in our city hall. I mean, this was the garden area. This was the garden area. So maybe we make part of this a parking lot. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But that's something we'll have to do next time. My name is Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure. And we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.